Welcome to our channel, the place that connects you to the world of agriculture. Here, every story is an exciting journey, every challenge is a test of endurance, and every road we travel teaches us something new about the power of machines and the strength of those who work the land. Imagine yourself on a vast farm where the day begins before the sun rises. The roar of tractors fills the air as farmers prepare the soil for another planting cycle. But just as the weather can change in an instant, the roads that connect these rural landscapes can also present unexpected surprises. Today, one such surprise turned a simple route into a true test of survival. The massive Chavin Express bus, accustomed to long journeys across dirt roads and gravel paths, encountered an obstacle that proved too difficult to overcome. As it entered a flooded stretch of road, the ground turned into sticky mud, and loose rocks made the terrain even more treacherous. At first, it seemed like just another routine challenge, but in the blink of an eye, things took a turn for the worse. The heavy wheels sank deep into the thick sludge, and no matter how much the engine roared in defiance, the weight of the vehicle dragged it further down. The passengers and rescue crew fought with everything they had, shovels, ropes, sheer willpower, but gravity and the soaked earth showed no mercy. Then, as if surrendering to the inevitable, the bus groaned under the pressure, and suddenly it sank even deeper, swallowed by the unforgiving mud. Meanwhile, not far away, another mechanical giant was fighting its own battle. A Hyundai Hanil ready-mix truck, fully loaded with concrete, had to conquer a steep incline to complete its mission. But the climb was relentless. Every meter gained demanded maximum engine power, yet gravity seemed determined to pull it back. The driver, an experienced professional used to extreme conditions, carefully balanced acceleration and weight distribution. But the slope was so intense that, at times, the front of the truck lifted off the ground, causing the front wheels to spin helplessly in the air. Each time this happened, the truck lost momentum, forcing the driver to step out repeatedly to readjust the direction, struggling against the brutal resistance of the incline. From the dirt roads of the countryside to the waves of the open sea, machines and men continue to push their limits, proving time and time again that no challenge is too great when skill, determination, and technology come together. Get ready for more thrilling adventures because in the world of agriculture, transportation, and extreme machines, every day is a new story waiting to be told. The day began early on the farm, with the sky still painted in shades of orange by the rising sun. The sound of engines echoed across the fields, announcing another day of intense work. Among tractors and harvesters, a robust truck stood out on the dirt road, advancing powerfully through the dust kicked up by its tires. Its engine roared like a waking giant, pulling a valuable and heavy load. After carefully securing the freshly cut wood, the driver stepped down, checked the fastening of the cargo, and, with the precision of someone who knows their craft, operated the excavator to push the planks directly into the churning seawater. The impact sent splashes flying in all directions, catching the sunlight like tiny crystals. The weight of the load made the truck tremble for a moment, but it quickly stabilized, ready for the next stage of the journey. Meanwhile, in another part of the property, a completely different operation was underway. A specialized vehicle, designed for transporting animals, roared to life as it started moving. With a powerful 400-horsepower engine, this machine was divided into multiple compartments, each carefully planned to ensure the comfort and safety of thousands of ducks. From the farm to the fields, where the birds would be released to forage freely, the truck maintained a steady speed, ensuring a smooth and stress-free journey for its feathered passengers. Every turn, every bump on the dirt road was absorbed by the vehicle's advanced engineering, demonstrating how technology and care for animals go hand in hand in modern agriculture. The day was bright at the port, and a massive operation was underway. Workers watched closely as an enormous Caterpillar 793, a giant mining truck, was being hoisted onto a cargo ship. The crane groaned under the machine's weight, its cables stretched to their limit to support the tons of steel and engineering. Everything seemed under control until, in a split second of sheer terror, a sharp snap echoed through the air. The support cable had snapped. There was no time to react. The massive truck, seemingly defying gravity for a brief moment, plunged downward with full force. The impact was thunderous. The ground shook as if struck by an earthquake. A dense cloud of dust rose into the air, and shards of concrete and metal flew in all directions. The shock on the workers' faces said it all. It was a scene no one would ever forget. Meanwhile, far from the chaos of the port, deep in the heart of a thriving farm, an entirely different scene was unfolding. Under the scorching sun, a tripler tractor worked tirelessly, unloading bundles of freshly harvested sugarcane onto the rich soil. The sweet aroma of sugarcane filled the air as massive piles formed, neatly organized with surgical precision. The tractor's engine roared, its power being tested every second. Each movement of the machine was a dance of strength and efficiency, ensuring the harvest moved at the rapid pace required to keep production on schedule. It was an impressive sight, row after row of sugarcane stacked high, ready for the next stage of processing, where it would be transformed into sugar and ethanol, essential fuels powering the modern world. Elsewhere, in a rapidly changing urban landscape, a construction site buzzed with activity. Amidst the evolving skyline, an old abandoned silo was set to be demolished. To tackle this monumental task, a powerful nanel, equipped with a 700-horsepower engine, was in action. This towering crane moved with surgical precision, bringing down the time-worn concrete. Each falling section crashed with a loud thud, gradually reducing the old silo to rubble. And it wasn't alone. A true demolition army was at work. 2 MM-152 cranes, each powered by 400-horsepower engines, swung and dropped massive wrecking balls, mercilessly pounding the stubborn structures. The symphony of destruction was deafening. The crashes of the balls against concrete, the screeching of twisting metal, and the rumbling of collapsing debris. The work was brutal but necessary. The city's landscape was changing, evolving, and these colossal machines were paving the way for the future. For those who love adrenaline and extreme engineering, this was a scene worth witnessing. And for machinery enthusiasts, there was even more. At the heart of the action, the ENAD demolition equipment, with its 500-horsepower engine, played a crucial role in the final destruction of an old technical management building. The enormous wrecking ball, now fully powered, swung through the air before delivering a devastating blow to the concrete structure. Walls crumbled like dominoes, succumbing to the overwhelming force of impact. Amidst the chaos of debris, a Caterpillar 320E excavator, powered by a 150-horsepower engine, worked relentlessly. Its agile mechanical claw swiftly sorted through the rubble, separating wood, bricks, and metal for disposal. The ground trembled beneath its movements, but the machine remained steady, ensuring that nothing was wasted or discarded improperly. Whether on dusty farm roads, at a port where steel giants are moved, or on a construction site shaping the future, machines and their operators play a vital role. Every engine roar, every turning gear, tells a story of progress, effort, and innovation. The day dawned amid the sound of engines echoing across the fields and construction sites, heralding another day of heavy work. On the construction site, where the ground vibrated under the weight of the machines, the powerful Caterpillar 390F excavator stood out like a true steel giant. Its 320-horsepower engine roared as its robust structure advanced, ready for yet another challenge. Designed to withstand the most extreme conditions, this machine not only operated with precision, but also demonstrated impressive destructive power. With its colossal strength, it crushed steel structures as if they were dry twigs, reducing large metal blocks to rubble in a matter of seconds. Each movement of its hydraulic grapple was a spectacle of raw power and absolute control, accelerating the progress of the construction and ensuring that each stage of the work was carried out with maximum efficiency. Meanwhile, not far away, an unexpected challenge was testing the limits of heavy engineering. During a lifting operation involving heavy-duty equipment, a TRX DEG 352,000 crane showed its true strength in an impressive scene. A dump truck, deeply stuck in the sand after a failed attempt to cross, seemed doomed to remain stuck. Its tires sank deeper and deeper, resisting any rescue attempt. That's when the crane, with its sturdy design and powerful engine, sprang into action. With surgical precision, its steel cables were attached to the truck's frame and, in a calculated movement, began to slowly pull it out. The sand gave way. The machine trembled under the strain of its weight, but the crane's strength was unquestionable. Within minutes, the dump truck was free and ready to continue its journey. What seemed like an unsolvable problem turned into yet another demonstration of the incredible ability of these machines to face any adverse conditions. Many miles away in Kansas City, another type of operation required skill and state-of-the-art machinery. A Caterpillar 319 DLN excavator, equipped with a 160-horsepower engine, was performing an unconventional maneuver. Instead of operating on the ground as usual, it was carefully climbing a train car, balancing itself with millimeter precision. Its mission? To unload tons of gravel essential for reinforcing the railways. Each movement of the mechanical shovel threw rocks onto the tracks, ensuring the stability of the railway line for the safe passage of locomotives and freight cars. Its durable design and versatile operation made it indispensable for this type of work, allowing the task to be completed with maximum efficiency. And the modernization of the railway sector did not stop there. Along the tracks, a powerful Brandt 2010, a rail-mounted railway tool, worked tirelessly. With its ability to excavate, repair, and carry out essential maintenance, this machine was the backbone of modern rail transport. Every meter of track recovered meant greater safety and fluidity in the transport of goods and passengers. Its speed and precision ensured that no obstacle could compromise the efficiency of the railway system, making it a fundamental part of the country's infrastructure. While the machines were transforming urban and industrial landscapes, in the quarry, the work also required power and precision. In the natural stone construction sector, a Liebherr R945 G8 VA excavator, equipped with a 230-horsepower engine, demonstrated its impressive capabilities. Between massive blocks of rock, its hydraulic claw operated with extreme precision, cutting and moving stones with impeccable efficiency. Each stone extracted was transported with care, ensuring that its integrity was maintained for future construction. With its modern design and unparalleled durability, the Liebherr R945 not only accelerated work, but also ensured quality and continuous progress, enabling the raw material to be used in a wide range of projects, from luxury buildings to large roads. Each of these machines, of different sizes and purposes, had one thing in common. They were true protagonists